Hi guys, for today's quick read, we're going to talk about what you should be manifesting for the full moon in Taurus, which is coming tomorrow, November 19th, otherwise known as, I think, the full moon in Beaver. I think so. Anyway, so this is going to be a quick read. I'm definitely going to do a more in-depth reading later today in regards to what happens during full moon in Taurus for you. But right now we're just going to do what you should be manifesting since it's tomorrow. Okay, so for pile one, if you feel like this crystal speaks to you, feel free to fast forward by clicking the link below. Okay. And if you feel like this crystal speaks to you, feel free to click the link below to pile two. I'm going to move ahead and go with pile one. Okay. Spirit, what should pile one be manifesting during full moon, for full moon in Taurus? What should pile one be manifesting during full moon in Taurus? If I have any Tauruses here, holy shit, you guys are the most stubborn sign I've ever met in my whole entire life. Literally, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't play. Most offensive. My mother is a Taurus. Oof. Oof. All right, I'm gonna pick a card because I just want to do a quick read. I just want one card. Okay. All right. Hi, pile one. All right, I just pulled a card. I pulled one card because I want to try to make this somewhat quick. And I'll do a full in-depth reading for full moon in Taurus. You know what's going to happen, what you should be manifesting later on today. But right now, this is just going to be a quick read. So I'm going to channel right now and see what I see for you. Spirit, what should pile one be manifesting during full moon in Taurus? What do you want pile one to be manifesting? What should they be manifesting? Making moves towards what gives you happiness, wisdom, and opens up your heart chakra. That doesn't, you may be feeling kind of like in the dumps right now. There's something up with that. And it's like you really have love on your mind. So you should be manifesting while making moves, because they're showing feet moving. So it's not just like put it into the universe. It's like you're supposed to be putting and doing. Again, I'm seeing movement. So they want you to be open in regards to matters of the heart with you. There's something that they're trying to get you to be more open to. It's something that makes your heart happy. It's something in your life that you're wearing a disguise in. I see you wearing a mask, a false mask. So there's some type of deception with this. You could be lying to yourself or to someone in regards to how you feel, because I'm picking up on a second energy here. This isn't in regards to the path of, you know, a career or a move. Like this is a person, I see somebody going through a rebirth. They keep insisting on action because I'm seeing it with your feet, I'm seeing it with your hands. It's like, I feel like that's the biggest message of all. And they keep doing this, like showing you, showing you, showing you happiness, your heart, be open to this. I'm also seeing being committed to this. So maybe you know what this is. I'm seeing long hair. I don't know if that's you or this person. I'm seeing you touch this hair. I'm just seeing you daydream about this person, but then I see you look over to your fears. So you may be in love with this person, but you may be afraid to love. You may be afraid what goes along with real love, with opening your heart, with being truly happy, because then it's like you're placing that in someone else's hand and they could just take it away from you. And you may be projecting and thinking like you can't handle it if somebody does that to you, causes you that type of destruction. But spirit would never guide you to somebody who would do this to you. Literally, they would do the opposite. They would take you away. They would be throwing you like red flags, you know, to leave a situation or a person if this is what were to happen. So I'm seeing a beer. I probably said that weird because I can't say it right for some reason. But I'm not talking about the beer you drink. I'm talking about the animal beer. I don't know why I can't pronounce it right. I should manifest that. I'm seeing purple. So I'm seeing this blockage. I'm seeing separation between you and this person, and it has to do with your intuition. So your fears misguide you, and then that in return misguides your intuition. So we get intuition, we get these hits, we get these downloads. So you may be getting these, but then your fear takes over and you change it up. I'm just seeing you open up and learn. Like, I feel like that's what they want you to do. That's the message. I'm getting like a sulking energy. Okay, I'm gonna open my eyes because I want to keep this short. But wait, what is this? Hold on. Your eyes on happiness and a butterfly. Yeah, I'm getting a message of transformation. I'm gonna open my eyes. Okay. What's the card? What did you get? What should you be manifesting? Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Oh, reinvention. That's probably why I'm seeing a rebirth. That's probably why I'm seeing a butterfly. Let's see. Mercury retrograde, 51. Cold. Mishaps are like knives that either serve us or cut us as we grasp them by the blade or by the handle. Mercury retrograde is regarded as a time when things tend to go wrong. In actuality, it marks a 3.5 week period where any important actions should be postponed. About 3 or 4 times a year, Mercury goes through a motion called retrograde, which means to go back or retreat. But although Mercury, the planet of slippery wit, fluency, and adaptability, this inner planet so close to the sun appears to be going backwards. It's not. The retrograde movement of a planet is just an illusion because the Earth is orbiting the sun at a different speed than Mercury and the other planets. Still, from an astrological point of view, planets in retrograde motion cause potent effects on the Earth below. No planet goes retrograde as often as Mercury because it is never more than 28 degrees from the sun. And because of this, it has given us the dubious phrase that when something goes awry, many exclaim Mercury must be retrograde. Mercury isn't a predictable planet going along its normal direct path anyway, but once it goes retrograde, it's akin to trying to drive a car backwards. All things ruled by Mercury suddenly begin to wobble and go off kilter. However, if you're a writer, then Mercury is retrograde. It's the perfect time to revise your writings. Mercury is the counterpart of Hermes, the Greek Olympian god, the sly trickster, who is not only big on pranks, but also false moves. He is the god of transitions, roads, and boundaries. The very name Hermes has to do with speech and implies he is a translator. Mercury as Hermes conveys information. When that information comes to us wrongly because of Mercury's unpredictable retrograde motion, nothing seems to go right. Firstly, when this card comes up in a reading, back up all of your equipment, your computers, cell phone numbers, and address book, and anything to do with technology and mechanics. Electrical appliances purchased at this time may end up needing to be returned. Let me just tell you something, Pile 1. That sounds a little batshit crazy about the electrical thing. I'm telling you, last time I read that, it was accurate. Be careful. Make sure you save shit. I'm telling you. I don't care how crazy it sounds. Any sale items will often turn out to be massive duds. Don't make the mistake of purchasing a vehicle at this time either. If you are to have your vehicle repaired, expect making another visit to shop to have something revised or corrected. How long will this period last? When the Mercury retrograde card comes up, give the matter 1 week and then ask the same question after that week. You will want to carefully go over any contract you sign and check any email or letter you send. If you are about to leave on a trip, leave early because you must expect unusual delays to occur. And make sure you have clothing for all types of weather because the temperature and conditions are likely to change. Mundane matters aside, retrograde planets are said to be more empathetic. And that means that strangely, we are more silently and internally keyed into their energies. This causes unusual and fated meetings and occurrences to happen. You may meet up with someone you haven't seen in years at a most unexpected place. You may have a conversation with someone with whom you only have a superficial relationship with, when suddenly you connect to that person, causing a much deeper rapport. If you are asking about the strengthening of a relationship, this is not a good time to get married, but it is an excellent time to renew your vows. It is not a good time to initiate a divorce or end a relationship, though, considering how soon Mercury moves forward again, because if you do, then the relationship will soon move forward again, too. If you are feeling hopeless and worried that a relationship is never going to work, the Mercury retrograde card is actually a good one to turn up in a reading. It means there is more than what you know about the situation at the current time, and that the possibility of the relationship getting on its legs and moving ahead is very likely. It is also a fortuitous time to connect with a lover from the past. It is a time to revise, reinvent, and renew. Corresponding tarot card, Two of Swords, key ideas, blunders, cancellations, unexpected failures, getting off track. Okay, pile 1. I feel like literally that was exactly what I was telling you. It's like whatever you think about with this person, it's not true, but like you're convincing yourself it's true, and it's like it's not. It doesn't matter how much it looks like it's true. It doesn't matter. What is that phrase? If it quacks like a duck, it looks like a duck. It's a duck. Not in this situation, whatever this is. I feel like this is a repetitive message for pile 1. Like, you keep getting it. So it must be because you're not actually getting it. No offense, but like, that's what's clearly going on here. Like, you think you understand something, but you don't. That's why the card keeps coming up. Like, not even just that card. I know that same storyline keeps repeating for pile 1. Like, I see the repetitive storylines that go on in these readings, and it's just like, it's just very clear that, like, you get intuitive hits, but you filter your downloads out of fear, and you may not be aware of that. You may not be in touch with your emotions. You may just be somebody who just believes that they know who they are, and that's that. And it's like, okay, well, how's that working out for you? Hashtag bitch vibes. Sorry, but like, you know, to be so straightforward, but spirit knows what's up, you know? Do you? I got jokes. All right, pile 1, sending you love and light. Bye. Okay, pile 2, spirit, what should pile 2 be manifesting during full moon in Taurus? All right, just gonna pick a card, make this a short reading. Okay. All right. Hi, pile 2. All right, I shuffled and I pulled a card, so we're gonna see what spirit says you should be manifesting during full moon in Taurus. Okay, let's see what I channel. What should pile 2 be manifesting? I'm seeing an arrow point a specific direction. I'm seeing light, and I'm seeing another repetitive message, a mermaid, and at the end of the tail is a heart. I'm seeing this big ass person walk through this crowd, and then this mermaid in the middle of the crowd with a heart over her. And then the other person that was standing out before is like, this person just stole the mermaid. Okay. I'm getting like Sebastian the crab. I'm seeing a child. Okay, so pile 2, I feel like you're supposed to be manifesting your path to light, something to do with a career, and you're supposed to be like kind of like gliding through, like, well balanced, you know, being in tune with who you are, and not, yeah, like, I'm just seeing you walk into the water, this beautiful water. I see its reflection in everything, and just coming into your light, and like, ignore, there's like a person that's like watching you out of other people, and it's like their energy's coming through kind of somewhat dark, not like fully dark, but just like darker, and you're just light. So it's like you're not supposed to be paying this any attention, and I don't think you are, because I don't see the person. I just see you like literally just swimming in this beautiful water, and there's so much light, it's hurting my eyes. I'm seeing something about aesthetics. I'm seeing balance. Balance is a big message. God, I wish there was sound to these visions. Yeah, I'm seeing you focus on your happiness. I'm seeing you literally ignore this energy. Yeah, you're, oh my God. You know, with pools, and you know how like when it gets colder, you have to cover them? You're doing that. You're just like, ugh. you know, and then you just like, you're just like being one with yourself. You're coming into like your flow. Something about like understanding your beauty, walking your path, and being really happy about it. I'm just getting like this letting go energy and just like being cool, you know, like you're just like balanced, something like that. Like, yeah, I'm seeing you be intuitive, creating boundaries that are healthy. I'm seeing blue, green, white. So heart chakra, throat chakra. I'm seeing you learn to love your shadow. I'm seeing you be loyal to yourself. I'm seeing you respect yourself. I feel like I'm just getting the same message over and over. Son of a bitch. No, Kylo, leave it alone. Fine. Get over here. What did I just say? Go. 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 What did I just say? I said go, right? You understand go. I know you do. Stop. Don't play dumb. Smart dog trying to play dumb. Yeah, okay. All right, let's see. Sorry about that. What should you be manifesting? Virgo, I analyze. Do you see this vibe, like the energy of this card? This is exactly like what I kept seeing. Virgo, analyze, 18. I'm seeing you harvest. I'm seeing you step into your light. Okay. That's what I thought. All right. Virgo, I analyze. Do not anticipate trouble or worry about what may never happen. Keep in the sunlight. Worry and organization are the key traits of the sign Virgo of this card. Virgo is picky and exacting. They can be insanely organized. They are very helpful to others. They tend to be critical, but usually this criticism is applied to themselves. They are conscious and highly intelligent. Virgo Virgo natives prefer to step back and analyze before moving ahead. Virgos are true warts. Much of their worry focuses on health, possible disasters, and any sudden change which they dread. They would much prefer a return to simpler times. The sign of Virgo governs the sixth house of health, natural remedies, and analysts. Diet and nutrition are also dominant themes for this Mercury-ruled sign. Virgo natives make the best doctors, nurses, health workers, teachers, and librarians. They are excellent writers, but not so much public speakers. They abhor pronounce that wrong, sorry, bringing attention upon themselves as they feel this might attract criticism. They have brains that buzz like bees, and this can be exhausting. Virgos are highly strung. They overthink, then plan against what might go wrong, and hate it when things do go wrong. Virgos shy away from chaos and detest disarray. It isn't unusual for Virgo natives to keep books and musical collections in alphabetical order. The everyday chaos of life causes them to fret, leaving them restless and nervous. They tend to suppress what they are feeling, which can bring on stress-related illnesses. Those born under the sign love cleanliness and have diligent hygiene habits. They fear disease and germs. If this card presents itself during a reading, look to concerns about health, lifestyle, and your job. If you are expecting things to go normally or as planned, that will not likely be the case. Watch out for critical people who seem to pick at all you do, or perhaps you are now the picky person. Your mind may be beleaguered by worries, some of them health related. Other worries may be that things have gotten out of control. This card sometimes indicates hospital doors, meaning medical tests and visits to the doctor. Alternative health approaches and a better diet may appeal to you now. Dealing with health issues, the workings of your own body as well as those of your family or friends may factor in, but you could be beleaguered by worries that border on hypochondria. You may feel you have every disease you read or learn about. You may begin to have symptoms with little explanation as to why they occur. You may go for medical tests, but this card does not necessarily indicate a serious illness. This card also signifies a good time to get rid of the clutter, living a cleaner life, focusing on details and doing what needs to be done are now your focus. Other concerns would be your daily routine, 9 to 5 responsibilities, and mundane things that may need your attention. Getting organized will enable you to get where you are going. This card also suggests you need to be more reliable in your approach. Problems won't go away. You must work and they must be addressed. Virgo is a gentle sign, typically mild in nature, with a fondness for small animals as well as feelings toward the plant world. Being at one with nature, noticing the important details, being fully present in your work, drawing upon the wisdom of the critical mind, as well as attention to health and diet are all subjects associated with this card. Corresponding tarot card, the Hermit. Daily routine, the body, healing, worry, details, usefulness, hospital doors. So yeah, pile 2, I feel like this is pretty much what I was seeing, is that you were focusing on, I'm going to say career, something you're doing in this life or working towards, which involves a lot of people somehow, something to do with leadership. And it's like, I see that you were worried about this, I think like one specific individual that maybe doesn't see you or something like that, because they were coming up as kind of dark. So I represent that as like either not the best intentions or like has just like wary thoughts of you, something like that. And like you were just over it, you were just like letting it go. You're like, so I feel like this is something that you may have been worried about, but you're just I feel like you're just kind of ignoring it at this point. You're like, oh, there's nothing I could do about it, it's not leaving, it's there, so I might as well just, ignore it, because it's all you covering it up, doing a pool coat a pool cover over it. So I feel like you're kind of already in the works with this, and you're just continuing this during full moon in Taurus, where you're just really focusing on your path with your career, something you're meant to do in this life, which involves other people. And when I think of a Virgo, I think, this is no disrespect to my Virgos, because they're the real like earth sign I click with and I really like. Judgmental as hell, but it's okay. It's like, wait, what was I gonna say? Sorry, hold on. With Virgo energy. Oh, sometimes like, even though they have this like fuck it attitude, like I'm gonna do what's right because I know what's right and I don't care what anybody else has to say about it, it's like at the same time they're very worrisome. So like I saw the worrisome more just with like ignoring this individual, like you've been in the worrisome energy and now you're just like, oh my god, like can you just go, can you stop? And it's like almost like out of your control, so you just ignore it and continue doing you. So hopefully you're going to know what that's in regards to and what's up with that. It's either your energy or it's not, but you're definitely supposed to be manifesting, just focusing on you and not what others think. Okay? So I hope that resonates, and I'm sending you love and light. Bye.